story of Leonard Leaf. It was a beautiful spring morning. Birds were singing and the sun shone. A carpet of snowdrops decided they had flowered long enough during the early part of the year. They dropped their heads and their bulbs prepared to gather strength to flower again next year. The multicoloured crocuses and brilliant yellow primroses took centre stage, a carpet of yellow flowers. In the corner of the garden, a chestnut tree prepared for its yearly performance. Leonard Leaf was one of the principal actors. "Ooh," he said, to no one in particular, "I'm getting hot and sticky in this bud. It's time to get out and enjoy this wonderful world." The sun continued to shine, and the warmth helped Leonard break free from his sticky prison. Gradually, a beautiful leaf appeared, and many others too. They all hung and enjoyed the sunshine. "This is fantastic," Leonard said to himself. "Now I have about 6 months to enjoy life, watching the wonders of nature. Later, there will be candle-like flowers on my tree." Sure enough, later in May, huge pink candle-shaped flowers appeared. "What a display," Leonard muttered to himself. Sadly, the flowers did not last very long, but more excitement was to come. The weather became warmer, and spring turned into summer. A caterpillar called Charlie thought Leonard would make a delicious meal. He wandered onto Leonard to choose a particularly tender place on which to eat. "Get off!" shouted Leonard. "No grazing allowed." Charlie Caterpillar tried to escape. He did not expect a leaf to shout, but with so many legs he looked very funny as he staggered away to find another leaf on which to snack. Summer weather was hot and became dusty and dry. Leonard enjoyed the showers of rain which refreshed him and all the other plants growing in the garden. Life was good, and he was part of the wonders of nature. As the days grew shorter, the chestnut tree developed seeds with green, prickly coats. "Ah," said Leonard, "conkers. I'll have to look out. Conkers cause trouble, called children." Before long, 2 children arrived with long sticks. They hit the branches. Some conkers fell to the ground and were picked up by the children. After the prickly coats were removed, the big, brown, shiny seeds were ready. Conkers are a great game for children. Their mother knew exactly what to do. She made a hole through the conkers, threaded them with a piece of string, and made a big knot in the end so that the conkers would not fall off. Then one boy held the end of his string and tried to hit his brother's conker. They took turns until the winner was decided. The losing conker split and fell to the ground. Summer turned into autumn. Leaves on the trees turned into wonderful colours, yellow, orange and red. Leonard Leaf realised he was getting old. It was time for the next part of his life. His tree was preparing to sleep for the winter, so it would be ready for the next year. Leonard Leaf was ready too. He fell to the ground and waited and waited. Would he be needed in the compost heap to give the plants food, or burnt in a bonfire to provide potash for the soil in the flower beds? Gordon Gardner now appeared with an enormous wheelbarrow. Here we go, said Leonard. I wonder what happens next. Gordon picked up Leonard with lots of other leaves. He filled the barrow and pushed it to an area near a pile of wood. This is just the place, said Gordon, as he tipped out Leonard with all his leafy friends onto the ground. After a few days, an amazing thing happened. Harriet Hedgehog wandered by, looking for a place in which she could sleep during the winter months. Grown-ups call it hibernation, but she thought it rather a long word. She burrowed under the leaves and thought, this is so comfortable, I will stay here. She pulled more leaves over her back, curled into a ball, and slept. Leonard Leaf was now part of a duvet, keeping Harriet Hedgehog warm and safe during the cold winter months. Ah, said Leonard, I am proud to be so useful. Now wait until next spring, then watch my chestnut tree for beautiful new sticky buds. Nature is wonderful, but now, good night, sleep tight.